Today is Sunday. It is 12:15 in the afternoon here in Italy. And it's a beautiful day outside. I'm sitting here looking at the sunshine and a mountain and a palm tree. And you guys tell me where you're all from. Hi, Hoodie. Thanks for coming in. All right. I hope the sound is okay, guys. I have this microphone on me here that somebody recommended. We'll see if that works. I'll probably bang into it a lot. I don't know. Guys on YouTube, thanks for coming in. So I have two cameras today. I have YouTube over here. Hi, everyone on YouTube. And I have TikTok over here. If you guys would like to come in and speak to me, that's fine. You can come in and we can talk about veganism. There is a rule, though, that you have to read a card first. So you have to teach something. So I have a bunch of cards here that we can read to learn about what veganism is. And so the rule is that you have to be over 18, you have to be able to read, and you have to be by yourself in a room. So don't come in with your entire family. Don't come in with your boombox on your shoulder. Don't come in if your parents are having a fight in the background, or if you're, any of these other combinations, all right? Come in only if you're by yourself. So who do we have over here? We have somebody, the first person that wants to come in is named TWRP Guy. Now this person has 836 followers, and it says, the bio says, a custom roamer or roamer. All right, let's see who this is. Let's try something different. All right. Now remember, guys, you have to be over 18, okay? It's just TikTok rules, not my rule.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the live stream. Where are you in the world?
I'm in the USA.
Which state are you in?
Let me guess. California.
Okay, sorry, but you can't guess. We have to be able to know where you are in the world. So the reason that we say where we are in the world is because it helps us to know, remember that we're not the center of the universe, so we share what time zone we're in. So I told you that it's 20 afternoon here in Italy. So if anybody else comes in, remember that you have to say where you are. Don't tell me the exact city. All right, I'm just asking you the time zone so that I know, like, what state are you in if you're in the United States? Let's try the next person. All right, let's go to, we have somebody else here. No idea who this is. Hi, guys on YouTube. Thanks a lot for tapping on the screen. There's a like button up there. If you care about animals, feel free to tap on that.
Yo.
Hi, welcome to the live stream. Where are you in the world?
I am in Norway, Kristiansand right now.
You're in the Norway, pardon? I didn't hear the rest.
I'm in Norway. The city is called Kristiansand.
Oh, okay, Norway. Okay, so I'm in Italy and it's 20 after 12. What time is it where you are?
Right now it's 12:19 CET.
12:19. Okay, so we're both around the same time zone, so we're here at lunchtime. All right, are you having an okay time? You're right?
Honestly, yeah, everything is pretty good.
All right, cool. Are you ready to read a card?
Sure.
Okay, so here's a card for you to read. Can you read what it says here at the top?
Mean people breed chickens to grow too big. This hurts their muscles and bones.
And this here?
Chickens are killed as babies and only 56 days old.
Mm-hmm. Now, so this chicken here is an example of a chicken from 1957. This one is from?
1978.
And this one?
2026.
Right. So they're all about the same age. They're killed at 56 days old. So you notice anything different about them?
Of course. I mean, chickens have been exploding in size over the years. So
yeah, so they exploit them. So they breed them.
That makes sense.
They breed them so that they grow really, really fast. So that would be like us stuffing a baby full of food and just expect the baby grows really fast, also genetically modifying them. So that this chicken cannot even stand by the end of their life. At least if they do, it's extremely painful. So they fall over sometimes and they die on the factory farms. Are you okay with that?
I'm not the one doing it, but am I allowed to say something?
Do you think you answered the question? What question did you hear me ask you?
I mean, they don't do this in.
What question do you?
Okay, and I'm gonna ask.
I said, is it okay with you? So it's a yes or no.
It's a no question because there are better ways of handling them.
You think, okay? How do you kill somebody who doesn't want to die? in a good way?
In a way that makes it so they don't suffer.
Okay, so is it okay if I do that to you?
You can if you want to.
Okay, so
But
I think you're lying right now,
don't.
so I'm going to remove you, okay? There's no way that you think that you would want me to do that to you. I don't believe you. If I came to your house right now and I just pooped in the head, just shot you in the head, you wouldn't like it. Okay, so you need to be truthful when you come in, guys. Don't say things that are not true. Only come in if you are going to read the card and actually listen to your heart and your head and respond positively in a way that's going to help make the planet better, make humanity better, and make life better for the animals. So if you actually think that there's a right way to hurt chickens who want to live, then I'm going to have to remove you, because there's no right way to kill somebody who doesn't want to die. Now, you kind of people, you remind me of people who would be like, you know what? Let's just put some date rape drug into a woman's cup, because, hey, whatever I do to her, if she's unconscious, doesn't really matter, because she's not going to feel it. This is your mentality. This is your rape culture mentality when you think this way. There's no right way to exploit somebody, use their body, come at them with a knife, or hurt them in any way that they don't consent to. Let's go to somebody else and see if somebody else has a little more compassion and willingness to be truthful.
Just jump off a cliff already.
You want me to jump where?
Everybody hates you.
Actually, I am going to jump off a cliff today. Here in Italy, we have these amazing cliffs. So my husband and I are going to be climbing up, and there's this beautiful aqua water there below, and we just jumped on. We're going to meet a bunch of vegans, and they're going to be down below waving, and then we're going to go to the restaurant right on the beach, and we're all going to be eating vegan food, actually right after this live stream. Really looking forward to it. So yeah, thanks. All right, over here on my YouTube channel, what do we have? Let's see. We have somebody who's writing some good things here. Oh, thank you, Vegan Mark. We got somebody named Mark who just put some great comments in here. Thanks, everybody. We also have somebody who is saying vegan meat for life. Yes, vegan meat for life. No reason to hurt the innocent. And what else do we have? Mary says hi. Hi, Mary. Jonathan says that you love me. Thank you, Jonathan. That's nice. More important, though, is that you care about the animals.
Hi, vegan teacher.
Hello, welcome to the live stream. Would you like to read a card?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a card for you. Random vegan fact number 40.
People think that being vegan is extreme, but what's actually extreme is eating fish who like us. Feel pain, don't want to die, forcing a fish out of water is... Oh.
So when you get to the end of a sentence, you have to pause.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So when you say feel pain and don't want to die,
yeah,
and then you wait for a second, okay? Because otherwise it just sounds like you're reading to get it over with. Now remember, you're here to be a teacher. You're practicing to teach veganism, okay?
Yeah, that's my bad.
Okay, let's try that again. Here you go.
People think that being vegan is extreme, but what's actually extreme is eating fish who like us, feel pain and don't want to die. Forcing a fish out of water is like forcing a or dog underwater to die, a terrifying death that they never deserve.
Okay, what do you think about that?
So wrong.
You think it's wrong to hurt fish?
Yep, so wrong.
Yeah, because they feel pain and they want to live, and we can have other things to eat. Like an entire, you go into the grocery store, there's like literally thousands of things that we can eat. We can stay away from which part should we stay away from in the grocery store?
The animal section.
Yeah, the cemetery, where all the dead bodies are. And we should stay away from the morgue part of the grocery store. We should stay away from there. And we should be vegan forevermore. Thanks for coming in and being so kind. I appreciate you. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye for now. All right, guys, thank you for reading a card. Thank you very much to the person who just came in. And if you guys over here on my YouTube channel, by the way, if there's something you want to put on the screen, maybe you disagree with me, or maybe you want to re-emphasize the message that I'm having here, posting here, feel free to put a super chat on, and I will pause it and try to read it out loud. The chat's going very, it's manageable right now for me to read. I put it on a little bit of a slow mode, so that should work. Yeah. Okay. In the meantime, guys, let's just take 1 second here. Let's listen to a song. This is a really short song, but it reminds us that every day is a new day to be kind and to learn. Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. Okay, that's a song. Every day's a new day to learn. Let's go and get the next person in before we put that in a circle there. Okay, we have Miley. I also see a couple of the other people here too. I'm going to let you guys in next. So don't give up, guys. If for some reason I'm not getting to you, I'm going to try, okay, guys, to talk to as many as I can. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
All right, what do you see? What's the number on the screen? I see 13.8 thousand.
Yeah, I see 13.9 right now.
All right, so do you know what to do? You're going to encourage people to tap on the screen to encourage you. Tell them.
Yeah, everyone tap on the screen and like.
Tell them why. Tell them why. Because we're going to see if this number goes up by how much for you. That's how you can judge if you're doing a good job as a teacher.
Okay. It's at like 15K right now.
Okay, here's a better thing. Read this. This is going to help you. Read this out loud really enthusiastically.
Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. I'm Miley, Miss Katie's new teaching assistant. Please tap the screen 100 times each to create little hearts and encourage me. After that, write the number 100 in the comments and then keep going if you think I'm doing a good job reading, and then explaining veganism. Thank you.
Okay, good job. So now tell them in your own words.
So I think that veganism is like a really important part of life, and you should like help animals and stuff. So I think the
what is wait a minute. What does and stuff mean?
Like encouraging you, basically.
Oh, you think they should encourage me? Okay, that's very nice. But right now, just so you know, okay, you're the teacher, right? So what you do is you tell them, say, guys, let's tap on the screen 100 times each. I'm a new teaching assistant. Come and encourage me. That's what you're supposed to say. Do it.
Okay, guys, tap on the screen and encourage me and the vegan teacher.
No, it's not about me right now. It's not about me right now. It's about you. Okay, this is your number. We're at 26.3 thousand. They like you. It's going up. They see you're trying. Okay, tell them again.
Guys, like the screen. Tap on the screen.
Always
keep going. The number's getting higher.
Yeah, always tell them why. Okay, because they're like, why should I tap on the screen? And then they're going to see that you're somebody who's trying. You have to tell them why.
Okay, guys, keep tapping on the screen. Help animals.
All right, let's try and read a card, okay?
Okay.
All right. So vegans don't go to.
Vegans don't go to circuses that use animals because it's wrong to exploit horses, elephants, or tigers for entertainment.
Okay, for our entertainment. Do you agree with that?
I do agree with that.
Yeah. So you've been vegan for how long?
Yeah. I'm actually like quite new at being vegan. I've been vegan for about 3 months.
Well, that's great. Good job. So for 3 months, you've been not eating animals. You're not been buying their dead body parts. You're not stealing milk from the animals. You're not stealing the eggs. You're not stealing their freedom. And you're trying really, really hard to be a good person and to not hurt them. Thank you very much for the vegan burger on my head. TikTok. Awesome.
I do have a question.
Yeah, just 1 second, please, because there's a super chat, and when they're turquoise, they don't stay on the screen very long. So I want to make sure to read this, okay? Just 1 second. Okay, this is somebody's Circle of Protection. That's their name. And they donated $2, and they wrote, pet ownership is an animal prisoner for pleasure. Okay, very interesting. So the person is making the comment that they think that owning a pet is like having the pet be in a prison. Now, I can see how that is true. If you take a lion out of the wild, like some rich people do, and you put this lion on your property, the lion's not free. And the same thing can be said if you are breeding dogs or breeding cats, and a person is creating them, and then people are buying and selling them. However, if you are rescuing an animal, like a dog or a cat that's already behind bars, and the dog has been abandoned, or the cat has just been left there, or maybe somebody died, an older person died, and the cat is just alone, and then somebody takes the cat to a place where they can be safe, it's okay to adopt those animals. So vegans do adopt animals. They take care of animals who, if they can make their lives better. But vegans don't buy or sell animals because that would be exploiting them. Does that make sense? Okay, and you had a question for me.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what do you think about vegetarians?
What do you think about them?
I think that I'm not really sure. I wanted to get your sort of idea on it because I think that eating meat is wrong, and like so is like having milk and stuff. But vegetarians still think it's okay to like do that.
Well, so is that okay to hurt animals? Is it okay if that's what vegetarians do?
No.
Vegetarians are the enemy. Vegetarians are not our friends. Because vegetarians, and they say they don't eat meat, but then they end up eating twice as many eggs, and they end up putting twice as much cheese on their pizza because there's no salty meat there, and so they end up doing a lot of harm. And I should know, because I was a vegetarian for many years before becoming vegan, and it was wrong. It was a bad decision. I wish I had never been vegetarian and had only been vegan. Let's read the card about to not be vegetarian. Don't be vegetarian, they still hurt animals. Be vegan instead.
Oh, do you want me to read it?
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the word vegetarian, the word vegan specifically implies more concern for animals. Veganism is much more than just a diet. Vegans do their best not to wear leather, fur, or wool, or silk, and are against zoos, circuses, rodeos, animal testing, and any other industry that exploits or abuses animals.
All right. Very good. So now you know, right? What's the answer? You asked me, is being vegetarian okay? What's the answer? Hello? Millie? You okay? Okay, Millie's not answering. I don't know what happened to her. She's still there, but she's not answering. So the answer is don't be vegetarian, do be vegan. Don't be vegetarian, do be vegan. All right, got it? The meat eaters are over here. Vegans are over here. Vegetarians are not beside us. They are right beside the animal abusers because they still abuse animals. Don't be vegetarian, be vegan. Okay, that's the short answer. Okay, thank you very much, everybody on YouTube. Thank you guys for tapping the like button. It's very kind. Somebody writes this. Listen to Iconic by mistake. No, I'm not going to listen to some songs, guys. I'm here to teach veganism, teaching about the animals. Okay, this is not a time to start making all your requests for songs. Right? Not right now. Sometimes we do dancing. But what's important for you guys to do in the comments is to rewrite my message. So if I say something like, don't eat animals, then you write that down. If I say plants don't feel pain, then you guys write that down. Okay, it's pretty easy, right? All right, guys, let's tap on the screen. All right, 100 times each. You guys ready over here? Ticky tock. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's tap on the screen because our previous guest did a very good job. She did read 2 cards, and she did have a good question. She asked, what is better, being vegan or vegetarian? And the answer is be vegan. Don't be vegetarian. Keep on tapping, guys. And remember what it says on my necklace. You can tap on my necklace, guys. It says tofu doesn't scream because tofu is made out of a plant. All right, I just tapped and I got 146 likes. Just like that. Very quickly. You guys, what did you guys get? Oh, thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you. Okay, and thanks for the decoration on me before, guys. I do appreciate that. Okay, let's see. 199. Good job. Excellent, guys. When you tap on the screen, you can see at the top of the screen how many times you tapped. Okay. If you're just subscribing to my channel, I'm going to read your name out loud, or if you press the repost button. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, Amanda, thank you for following. Addis, thank you for following. Thank you, YGG, for being here. Melkor, person's name's Thank you, Roberts, for joining us. Thank you, Amy, for sharing. Thank you guys so much for being so kind to the animals and those of us who defend them. Thank you to Puff Tigma. Hey, Celeste reposted. Thanks, Celeste. Really appreciate that. Who else is subscribed to my channel? Kadian. All right, now, guys, this is great. All right, now we're going to just take a second, guys. I want you guys to tell me in the comments some vegan foods that you could eat. Okay, so veganism is not about food. It's about ending the exploitation of animals. But then you got to figure out what to eat, right? So what's one thing you could eat? What is one thing you can eat? Exactly, tofu. Good job. What else can you eat that's vegan? Can you eat beans? Are beans vegan? Yes. Is rice vegan? That's right. Strawberries, salad. Good job, guys. Beans, lentils, says Celeste. Somebody says carrots, prunes. Exactly. What else do we have here on YouTube? Broccoli, bananas, grapes. Good job, guys, on YouTube. Sunflower seeds are vegan. Exactly. You see, so there are so many vegan foods that you could eat. You can have a vegan variety of almost everything. There's vegan steaks. There's vegan scrambled eggs. Call that like tofu scramble. There's vegan lasagna. There's vegan pizza. There's vegan tacos. So with the tacos, you don't put the meat in there. Instead, what you do is you just put the beans, which have protein, and you can put the onions and the little tomatoes, a little bit of salad, all that. All right? Good job, guys. All right. Thanks. Let's get the next person in here. Okay, we got somebody named Sam who wants to come in. Hey, Sam.
I have to.
Hi, Sam. Oh, you've already gone. Sam's gone. Sam, you weren't here very long. What happened? Okay, let's go to the next person. So guys, just while we're waiting here, remember that vegans do not wear wool. They don't buy wool because we don't think it's okay to pin down the sheep, which they do in assembly line fashion. It's very painful for the sheep. It's not done in a nice way. Hi.
If you put a chicken in front of a tiger and the tiger ate it, is that all right?
Hi, I'm Miss Katie, and the way it works here is that before you ask me a question, you have to teach something. Are you willing to read a card first, and then we can talk?
Yeah, okay. Vegans are heroes who will go down in history as brave warriors because they stood up to defend the animals when so many people were harming them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So vegans are going to be heroes. They are heroes who are going to go down in history because we are saving the animals and not hurting them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
okay.
I know you have a dog, yeah?
Okay, but you had another question, something about putting a chicken in front of a lion, or what did you say?
Yeah.
What's your question?
If I put a chicken in front of a lion or a tiger, they would eat it, right? Is that all right?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna respond. You have to leave me a chance to respond, okay? Okay. So is it all right? Well, it is what happens. It's a fact that would happen. Yes. Lions and tigers, though, They will not eat if they're not hungry. They're not just going to kill for the fun of it. If they're not hungry, they're just going to relax. And that's the way nature is. And the reason it is that way is because God is stupid and evil. God was not kind. When God designed the planet, he didn't do it in the proper way. If vegans had designed the planet, we would have been much kinder. We would have made all the animals. Hey, thank you for the little bandana. That's so cute on me. Someone put a bandana on my head with some lemons on it. Thanks. Whoever did that. It was really cute. So if vegans had designed the planet, we would have designed only animals who are not carnivores, not eating other animals. Vegans would have designed the planet so that all the animals, like you and me, we would all die in our sleep, let's say when we're about 100 years old. So there would be no overpopulation.
You said it there. We are animals.
Yes.
Yeah? And we are mammals. We can eat meat or vegetables. Some people prefer to eat meat. Some people prefer to eat vegetables, which are vegans. But if you put a chicken in front of a human that is not a vegan, they're going to cook it. It's just, they're going to cook it.
No,
and eat it.
That's not true.
How?
So you see, when you were little, right, in your nature is to be kind to animals. The first time you ever saw a chicken, unfortunately, is probably when the chicken was dead in the store or dead on your plate. But your nature is not to hurt chickens. If you put babies and little children and kindergarten kids in a room with animals, they always want to play with them. They want to pet them. They want to try to hug them. They don't want to try to stab them and kick them and hurt them.
Yeah, but we are about 3 years old at that point. We are still watching Cocomelon and that. We're not learning about this brutal stuff. We don't know what's happening to chickens.
That's right.
We don't know if they're getting slaughtered or anything. We're just eating the things that's in front of us.
That's right. That's exactly right. So it's not your fault that your parents took away your vegan virginity. Do you know what that means?
It means not knowing what a vegan is and
so when you're born, you're vegan. And when your parents start to feed you carrots and things like that, mashed up carrots, that's okay. They play that game, here comes the airplane, open your mouth. And you're going to open your mouth and your parents are going to put mashed up carrots in there. And that's totally fine. And the next time they're going to say, here comes the train, open the tunnel. And you're going to open your mouth and in comes some mashed up peas. But one day, your parents paid somebody to kill an animal. The animal wanted to live. Animal didn't want to die. And the animal was scared. But your parents paid somebody to kill an animal. And then they brought the animal and mashed the animal all up, put the animal on a spoon, and fed you the animal without your consent. You didn't know that you were eating a dead animal. It's not your fault. But here's the thing. It's also not really your parents' fault because they never really thought about it. So we're not going to waste time being angry at our parents, but we are going to be vegan from now on because that's the correct thing to do. And I want to thank you very much, DSW, for reading a card and for your question. Thank you. All right, guys, we're looking at different animals here. Now, can you tell what is wrong with this picture? How is this animal being exploited? Can you tell? Guys on YouTube, thank you. Oh, I see very much. Oh, thank you, Mark. Mark is writing, we love you, Miss Katie. Thank you, Mark. And Mark is putting all these beautiful decorations in here. Awesome. Mark, I'm gonna pin your comment because it's so pretty. Thanks, Mark. Okay. Who else do we have that's writing nice things here? Miss Katie. I made sure to get vegan shoes. That's great. The pet photographer, you got vegan shoes. Awesome. I was just at a Cube of Truth yesterday with a bunch of vegans, and I noticed one of the ladies too. She had these vegan shoes that are made out of pineapple. Yeah, pineapple, the leaves and stuff. All right, let's go to the next person here. So Brian, when you see this animal has been exploited because the animal is wearing a saddle. And the saddle is made from the horse's friend. They killed the cow, ripped off the cow's skin, and then they did this. That's kind of mean. So we as vegans know that it's wrong to use animals. So vegans wouldn't ride horses because a horse is not a bicycle. A horse is not a motorcycle. And a horse is not a car. Okay. Okay, Brian, you seem to be having a bit of a hard time getting in, buddy. You right? Okay, I don't know, he's having a little bit of a hard time. Hey, bud. We love you, Miss Katie. Can I join? Hi, Sarah. Okay, guys, I just noticed a bunch of you guys are subscribing again. I'm going to read your names out loud. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Let me see who is subscribing, and I'm going to say thank you to you. Hold on a second. I'm going to move this over. Okay, if you subscribe, okay, say thank you, guys. Thank you to, hold on, somebody subscribed. Go back. Meadow, thanks for following. Aides, I don't know how to spell your name. You have 2 dots on your eye. Aides, I guess. Okay, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Ryland, for being here. Thank you, Rennie, for subscribing. Thank you, Rose. Exactly. Tofu doesn't scream, so we should eat tofu. Am I a nurse? Yes. Yes, I am a nurse and also a teacher. Yep. Okay. Yes. And I'm also a mom and a grandmother. Yes. You guys over on YouTube, do you have any quick questions for me? I don't want to miss anybody. But what if plants give, but if plants give us air, why do we eat them? What do you mean? There's plant, you just keep growing new plants. If you take an apple off a tree, you're not killing the tree, right? The tree is still giving us oxygen. Okay? If you really care about the planet, you will be vegan. It's the best thing. Oh, thank you, Haria. Haria wrote, eat these, and she put 200 or something like that. Beautiful decorations here, all these different beans and all that kind of stuff. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you so much. Hold on a second. Let me just put that there. Okay. Thanks, guys, on TikTok. Let's get one more person in here. Somebody whose name is I Love Hoodies.
Hi.
Hi.
I just have a few questions.
Hold on a second. So before you start, you have to read a card. Okay?
Fine.
Okay. If you don't want to, you can leave. It's okay. I don't want to force you.
No, I just have a few questions, and for every question you answer truthfully, I will go a week.
I don't make deals like that with people. Okay. My job is not to convince you to be vegan. My job is just to give you the facts. And if you're going to be a good person, you're going to do that on your own, whether I do something for you or not. Okay. You could hate my guts, but you should still be vegan. So do you want to read a card?
Sure.
Okay. Here you go.
It's sad that we all ate the animals' ancestors. Their moms, dads, grandparents, and great-grandparents. Never did a single thing wrong to us ever. It's sad knowing we hurt them, but we can still save their descendants, their babies, and if we become vegan from now on.
Yeah. What do you think about this card? Does it make you sad to know that you paid people to hurt so many animals?
Not necessarily.
No, so you don't have empathy in your heart? Okay, I can't talk to you, sorry. If you think it's okay to hurt animals who are innocent, then that means you're kind of a psychopath. You know, if you asked me that, I would say, of course I feel bad. I didn't want to eat them. Okay, that's the right answer. Sorry that you don't I would have liked to have heard your questions. But if you're being disingenuous, or you just, look, you either have to be honest, completely honest, and just say, look, I don't give a shit about animals. In that case, I'm going to hang up on you. Or you have to, you have to have a heart, you know? Okay, and you basically told me you don't care about animals. Like if you would have at least said, yeah, I don't feel right about eating them in the past, and I don't want to hurt animals, then we could go on. Do you get what I mean? Okay. So guys, if you're coming in to tell me that you like hurting animals and that you don't mind hurting them, it's not the place for you. We are helping people to become vegan teachers. So you just sit at the back of the classroom and just give your heart a little bit of a chance to grow. You know, eat some healthy foods and gradually your heart will grow. Watch, of course, important documentaries like Dominion, and that will help you as well. All right, here's one for that guy who just left. Here's one for you to watch, okay? It's called Earthlings. Go and watch Earthlings. All brave and smart people who want to learn the truth. So if you're brave and smart, you'll want to learn the truth. And then you go and watch Earthlings. Therefore, all brave and smart people will watch Earthlings on YouTube. Here it is. Here's what it looks like. The narrator is Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know if you know him. He's a pretty famous vegan, and he played the part of the Joker in the movie. He's also an actor. So guys, take a screenshot of that and make sure that you watch Earthlings before you come in, unless you've already seen something else, and then that's totally fine. If as long as your heart's in the right place. We got somebody named Celeste here.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Celeste.
May I turn my camera on?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, here's your card.
Pigs are smart. They're considered to be among the most intelligent animals, capable of solving puzzles and recognizing their own names. It's time to stop eating all animals and be vegan from now on.
What do you think about that?
Pretty good. I agree.
You agree? Are you vegan?
Yes, I have been for about 2 years now.
Okay, great. So just to let you know, the reason that I have a no camera on policy is because somebody once pulled their pants down and was rubbing themselves inappropriately, and I didn't really realize it because I was just sort of looking around and talking. And then my channel got banned for a week for whatever crime I never committed. So, yeah.
That is fair.
Okay. So go ahead. You want to ask something or say something?
My question for you is, if someone was in a life-threatening position, like, I don't know, they got hurt farming or something like that, doing something vegan, and they had a horse on their farm, are they morally okay to use that horse to get to help if it meant their life?
You're allowed to, yes, you're allowed to do what you need to do to stay alive.
Okay. That was my question.
Yeah, because remember the definition of veganism is that we don't exploit animals. We don't want it. We just we make up on purpose. We try really hard not to use them, not to eat them, not to buy their body parts, not to steal from them. But still, we have a right to stay alive. So, like, even if I'm attacked by an animal, it would be okay for me to kill that animal. Like, if you attacked me, I would defend myself. If a mosquito is trying to attack me, I can defend myself as well. You know, of course, that wouldn't be my first go-to. Would try to, diffuse the situation, obviously, first, but yeah.
Now, I have one more question for you, and I think you'll like it, because I don't think anyone has asked you it before. May I read one more card?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People do ask me that, actually. They do. There's some good readers who like to read them. They're on a roll. And so, of course, here you go.
Okay. I think that's the same one, actually.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, we just read that one. Let's go to the next one here.
Vegans don't go to places like SeaWorld because it's wrong to enslave dolphins and whales by forcing them to do tricks in swimming pools.
Right. Okay, do you agree with that?
I do. Although someone in the comments actually just asked a question that's actually kind of made me think. How do you diffuse a situation with a mosquito?
Well, if there's a mosquito in my room at night, what I'll do is I will turn the light on in the bathroom, for example, because they tend to want to go where the light is, right? And so then hopefully the mosquito will be like, oh, well, maybe this is the way out, and we'll go to the bathroom with the light on. It's worked. And another thing that you can do, let's say, obviously, if there's a mosquito in the room and you want to just blow the mosquito off, if you open both windows to create a draft, the mosquitoes blow like, oh, that's how I get out of here.
Okay, very fair.
Thanks for coming in.
Those are my questions.
Thanks for being kind. Thanks for being vegan. Big heart to you.
No problem.
And thanks for reading 2 cards.
I hope to be in your live again.
I hope so too, Celeste. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, bye-bye.
All right. So thank you very much, guys, over here on TikTok. I do have to go. I have to meet some vegan friends right now. I will see you maybe in another live stream later on today. In the meantime, stay kind to yourselves as well. Treat yourself like you are 5 years old. Remember how cute you were when you were 5? Yeah. Be nice to yourself, okay? Bye, TikTok. You guys on YouTube, too. Remember when you were 5 years old, how cute you were? Right? You're just so innocent. So treat yourself kindly. Do not feed yourself dead bodies. Feed yourself healthy, whole foods. Okay? I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.